Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Goddess Victory Nikke video, and it's time to review Soda and Alice. Wait, not that one. This Soda and Alice. So I'm going to talk about them separately and how they fit onto a squad together, raid performance, build options, skill sets, and compare them to rival units. So Soda is the final piece to the long-hyped shotgun team. Oh wait, that's actually Alice. Anyway, she's a burst 3 iron type attacker with a shotgun. Her skills are a wall of text, but here's the TLDR. Her skill 1 and 2 only activate during full burst, and her burst only happens when she bursts. So yeah, basically she's just chilling when she's not bursting. But don't let that fool you into thinking she's mid. Her skill 1 gives her and the highest attack ally on the squad an attack damage buff for 10 seconds. After every third shot. I can't stress enough how strong this is. Skill 2 is based on how many golden chip stacks she has and extends her full burst time, kind of like Modernia. It also smacks everyone you hit with a shotgun on every single shot with a huge final attack damage effect. So this burst is a screen wipe, or at least you wish it was a screen wipe like Scarlet, but it does give herself a large hit rate and attack buff too. This is a very solid burst against both bosses and mobs of enemies, but don't expect it to nuke any well-built teams on Arena. For overload equipment, do the standard DPS stuff. Attack stats are great, elemental damage is even better if you're trying to rank on the solo raid. Hit rate is good, ammo is great, reroll basically anything else. Although you can kind of lean into a crit build if you really want to do that. For cubes, the almighty resilience cube is the best in slot, hit rate is decent, max ammo is decent, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, if you're trying to make a shotgun team for campaign or union raid, you should probably just reevaluate your life choices. Sure, it can work, but shotguns are just an inherently limited weapon type compared to others like MGs, snipers, and ARs. Making a ultimate shotgun team is kind of like saying you made the ultimate basketball team with the best players under 5'6". They deal crap damage to anything more than 6 feet away from their face. You might as well be wearing a blindfold if you're trying to hit cores, and none of them can help you quick charge. That said, this is a serious option for solo raids and just having fun with some big booba bunnies and maids. Privy is your second burst 3 DPS, Tube is your burst 1 buffer, and Leona does her best in the burst 2 slot. Her pellet buff benefits Privity more than anyone else, so I could see her getting replaced in the future. Consider Pepper as your 5th slot. She provides much needed healing, benefits from all the shotgun buffs, and helps Soda out with her gold coin stacks. This can give her at least 2 more burst with full stacks over the course of a normal battle. Rupee is actually decent too. She can also increase the stacks of Soda, and you can go full burst Iron Squad Elemental Madness. That said, Alice is just a better option if you had the resources to pull for her. Alice is the final piece of the shotgun team. Wait, she doesn't have CDR? What? Anyway, she's a burst 1 that re-enters burst 1 like Winter Rupee and Tia, so make sure you always pair her with another burst 1 on the squad.
Wait, she's a 40-second cooldown, so you'd have to anyway?
She's a water type with a submachine gun, yeah, the only weapon type that's actually worse than shotguns. I swear this gets better, let me explain. Skill 1 activates after 60 normal attacks and recovers a small percentage of Alice's final max HP on all allies. This is a solid heal, but it can struggle to keep up with high DPS enemies if she's not invested quite a bit. It also increases the stat count of water code allies. This is super niche. Fortunately, the 2 best shotgun buffers we have right now happen to be water code allies that give buff stacks. The good news is this only gets better with time too. Anytime a new water unit comes out with a stacking ability, Alice's value goes up. It doesn't have to be on the shotgun team either. Skill 2 increases the filling speed of the burst gauge. This is a weird skill that could do literally nothing without CDR in most situations, but when used with Soda, who extends the time of full burst, this is a match made in heaven. It also gives everyone a giant max ammo buff. Summer Niece, stay away. Alice's burst recovers about 25% of all allies' HP on her final max HP stat. This also increases the healing effectiveness of all healing for 15 seconds. This is really strong heal. The only downside is that it's only going to go off every other burst cycle. When forming your squad, she needs to be to the left of your burst 1, but I found myself manually bursting the first time to skip Alice since healing is not needed yet. This allows her to heal the second time for everyone that has taken a little bit more damage after that, and then I just left it on auto after that. Her overloads don't really matter much, but max ammo is helpful since she has abilities that go off with attack count. As far as cubes, I just threw on the new healing cube on her because I didn't really know what else to do with it, and I just realized I don't think I made a video on that cube yet. Next video idea. Anyway, otherwise you can use the good old resilience cube, or the hit rate cube, so basically the same cubes as Soda. The shotgun team is very effective in the current solo raid and will probably be useful as a 5th team in future solo raids for at least a while. As I mentioned before, Alice can struggle to keep up with healing sometimes. I had multiple occasions when I almost died during testing in Special Interception. The good news is the current Gravedigger raid hits like a wet noodle, so Alice has no problem there. Bunny Soda has elemental damage, the shotgun spread is easily the good way to manage the interrupt circles, and it's just overall one of the best DPS options right now against this solo raid. I've only actually done one run so far, and it was kind of sloppy, but Bunny, Soda, and Alice were all-stars. It was actually my 3rd highest damage team in that run. Now let's wrap up with some baseline damage tests on a generic squad with Soda versus DPS rivals so that you can see where she sits in the overall picture. The total damage number of the shooting range test with Soda on the team was 714 million, with Soda individually doing 275 million. Scarlet team did very similar damage with her actually dealing less individual damage of 265 million. Red Hood, on the other hand, absolutely established dominance with 369 million, Maid Privity struggled for relevance with 181 million, and a zero investment Sugar did 124 million. That's not a fair comparison to the others, but I felt like if I didn't include Soda in here, all the comments would be like, hey, what about Sugar? Okay, now for an arena test. Oh wait, I didn't actually do any arena test. I'm super busy getting ready to move right now in real life, and I don't really care about arena anymore. You tell me if Alice is the new meta. Alright, see you guys on stream. Peace.